Hi everyone, welcome to Single Value. So today we're going to look at Ideanomics. This company is up 70% today. 70. Like, that is an amazing amount that it's gone up. Because this company does so much that the market's just looking at this company and starting to realize there's so much value being built here that it's definitely worth looking at. So we're going to look at this company today. We're going to look at, is it worth its 626 million after going up 70%? And afterwards, yeah, we're just going to come to a conclusion. Alright, so let's just dive in. So firstly, they released this third quarter presentation, and for the fourth quarter, they said they're going to focus on an investment in their sales teams in China. They're going to be executing on converting diesel buses to battery electric. And then they've got a company called Trick, which is in electric bikes, and they want to do 1,000 plus units for their first order from their manufacturing partner. And also they've got a company called Medici Motor Works, and that company is focused on hydrogen, particularly fuel cells. So straight off the bat, like fuel cells, electric bikes, electric buses. Here you can see those electric bikes, and here Trick is the only licensed pure play EV manufacturer and distributor in Malaysia, and that's a good unique proposition to be in, particularly if you're the only pure play EV manufacturer in Malaysia. Also, they have this investment in this electric tractor company called Trick, which I think originally they started with 15%, and I think they're up to like 24% shareholding in this company. And this is, I think, the only 100% battery powered, like tractor in North America or something. So there's something, there's definitely a lot of interesting parts about this company. Hence why things are, going up so much for this company. Also, they've released their financials. So if we look at the financials are quite low in a sense of things, like revenue 3.1 for quarter 3 in 2019, though it jumped to 10.6, so all of a sudden it's tripled. So there's something that they're doing, in terms of growth, where they've tripled their revenue, though 10.6 for a quarter, it's still, there's still room to be made, of course, considering quarter 2 was 4.7. They've doubled quarter 2 revenues. But mind you, this company's at 626 million, so there's got to be a lot more to be interested about. For the 9 months leading up to September the 30th, 2020, they used about close to 22 million in operating activities. This compares with 8.7 million, and if we look at the cash on hand, it's 27 million. So they've probably got at least another 12 months of cash to be burning at this stage. So that's probably all we can take from the third quarter presentation, that there's a lot of things going on. They have 27 million in cash left, and things are moving in the right direction. So I don't think I want to look at that. So here you can see that electric tractor. I think it's always nice to put a picture to a name and to the words. So it's a 40 horsepower diesel equivalent. So it's equivalent to a diesel tractor that has 40 horsepower. Battery time is 4 to 8 hours. So that, like level 2 fast charging, I think things are, like level 2 isn't too bad. Base price $45,000, and you have options for other add-ons. So $45,000 is actually quite pricey for an electric tractor, but I guess in the scheme of things, like for the money you might save, it might be justified. Though tractors generally are expensive things, so I guess if a farmer can justify it. And again, I'm not from that kind of background, so I wouldn't know if this was good or bad, to be fair. It looks like it might be useful, but I guess you would have to get reviews from farmers. It looks like it probably might be, but who knows. And there's this company called Trek. Of course, these are the motorcycles that they're doing, and they do look quite interesting. I like the design. Of course, they do have to perform, and the battery and pricing needs to be right, of course. But yeah, they've got investment in these. As they say, trouble free and easy maintenance, no oil, no chain, no needless maintenance, no petrol, no hassle. So, that's quite a nice sell. Also, easy managed direct drive system, customizable ECU, portable recharging station. So that's really cool. You can just like bring around a portable rechargeable station with you. Spare battery options. So again, you could also swap out the batteries, and zero CO2 emissions. So yeah, like there's something that's quite compelling, particularly around the selling price, or the features that they include, and they've got pricing for all these added things. And then I've recently just acquired a company called Timios, which I quite like the numbers of. So for the 9 months ended September 2020, revenues for this company was $54 million. Remember that going back like up to here where the quarter was like 10.6. So all of a sudden they're adding this company that has revenues of $54 million and generates a net profit of 5.4 million. So this is a really nice acquisition, this Timios acquisition. So I think, yeah, there's something nice to like about this company in terms of its acquisitions. It knows what it wants to acquire. It acquires pretty unique companies. So this is the company portfolio. So they have a company called Dbot, which is a marketplace that serves issuers, investors, market makers, and brokers. They have a company investment in Intelligenta, an AI-driven software as a service solution provider for the financial industry. Liquify is using smart contracts to redefine ownership. Logistorm is a smart device for manufacturing. Of course, they haven't really highlighted these, so I imagine these are, more or less just investments are placed in there, and they're letting these just tick on. And it seems to be there's a bit more focus on Solectrac, which is in the electric tractors. Yeah, so this is the part that I was reading. Solectrac is the first North American company to offer 100% battery-powered all-electric tractors for agriculture and utility application. Solectrac manufactures and distributes zero-emission tractors to provide an opportunity for tractor operators around the world to power their tractors from the utility grid, or by using sun, wind, and other renewable sources of energy. So yeah, like again, there's a really nice compelling sell about that. And also Timios, which is the one we're looking right here, and the financials were brilliant. 54 million for 9 months, and then 5.4 million in net profits. That immediately just makes this company more compelling based on these numbers already. So on this acquisition, I feel like this price of 626 million is really feeling very justified. That never mind that they do so much more as well. So I definitely see some room to head up for this company, potentially above the $1 billion mark. So I see potentially at least a 50% upside on the current pricing right now, which is kind of surprising considering it's moved up so much. But again, I'm not gonna judge on the market value right now. I'm just gonna judge what kind of value I'm perceiving from all these investments. Yeah. So where are we? We're at the company portfolio. Yes. So Timios is a Greek word for honest, and has guided everything they do since 2008. Which kind of goes back to the whole real estate crisis that that Greece had, I guess. The irony of it, I guess. The company's mission is simple: to provide an unparalleled real estate transaction experience for buyers, sellers, and professionals by empowering their customers through innovation, providing total transparency, and simplifying every step. Timios has revolutionized the process to give their customers the control they deserve. Yeah, so there's something that I really like about this. The numbers are nice. 2008 was 34.5 million. 2019 was 45 million. And 2020, just for the 9 months itself, it's 54 million. The 9 months is already much more than the 45 million they achieved in 2019. Hence why I'm looking at this acquisition of Timios, and it's already justifying this valuation already just on that acquisition, which is quite surprising. I really like those numbers. And then never mind that they've got their electric tractor, their electric bikes are going into production, and then they just have this other side of their business that is all tech, that is also, I guess, gaining in value over time as well. So yeah, like there's something about this company that's really interesting. They're building a lot of value. I like how they choose their investments. Like, it's not stuff that is too generic. It's stuff that's very unique. And it seems to be in the right industry at the right time. And these are all, very unique. They're not something that's too generic. They have a factor that is a disruptor in certain industries. So yeah, like when I'm looking at this company here, I do feel like it could achieve above $1 billion in valuation. So that's just my opinion. Let me know what your thoughts are. This is one of those companies that is very unique in that it does so much, but is doing so much actually a bad thing? Should they actually just focus towards a certain thing? Because they're doing electric buses, electric bikes, electric tractors. They've got all those side fintech investments. So yeah, like there's so much going on. But when you read into each piece of it, they all sound really nice. They all sound really good and unique, and they all look like they're just achieving quite a lot. And I particularly like that acquisition of Timios. That itself justifies the current valuation, in my opinion. So yeah, it's definitely worth looking at. Of course, do your research and take into consideration and look at the risks of it. I think by acquiring Timios, which is profitable, I think it does reduce the risk of this company. Like before that, this is a company with a combination of things of, like, in a sense, loss-making businesses that are chasing growth, which would have made this company a bit more riskier. Though acquiring something that is much more stable just makes it so much better. And also the real estate industry right now is just doing so well that everything is going in its favor. Literally, there's a lot of investments by this company is going in its favor, like electric vehicles, fintech, property. They're hitting all the right things at the right time. So yeah, definitely let me know if you've got any questions or comments. Just post below. Until then, good luck investing, everyone.